Boys, girls, creatures of the unknown, how is it going? I don't know about you guys, but I was born in the year 2005. And what that means is in about 2 months, I turn 18, which is a lot to process for a kid who's been a kid his entire life. So unfortunately, what that means for me is I have to figure out something to do with my life. As I was thinking of the best path for a young person like myself to take, I remembered some of my idols artificially created clout. I mean, when has that ever gone wrong? But how was the question? How do I create something to truly rein in the views, get that clout, and push me up to the top? And I was inspired. I was inspired by the legends who came before me. I knew exactly what I was going to do. TikTok. Ads. TikTok. Just like my predecessors, I was going to exploit the TikTok algorithm, the formula that had already been created using crappy ads. This is the foolproof plan, the perfect way for me to become number one. Except for one issue. I have no followers. But this is where you come in. For just a few clicks, you can help out a poor middle-class boy. Go to his YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. If you really want to make a difference, you could also go to his TikTok and Twitch, all under the same name, Akoni Khan, and follow and like and do anything else you can to help push his content. Add a tier. Thank you. Now I have the idea. I've shilled for likes and subscribers. All I have to do now is make the content, baby. Oh, I actually have to do something? Well, let's get to it. I got my phone here, and to get some inspiration, I'm just gonna scroll through Instagram until I find ads. Probably go through Snapchat stories, basic stuff like that. So basically, here I am scrolling on Instagram, looking through Snapchat, basically what every other member of Gen Z does on a daily basis. But this is okay because I'm recording it. I'm trying to find inspiration for the ads that I'll end up making, and honestly, I already kind of knew what I was planning on doing. Now, I got some ideas for what I'm going to make the ads about. They're not super fleshed out. I'm thinking I'll make between 4 and 6 short videos to post as ads. But when I get all the rest of the guidelines finished, I'll update y'all. He went on to never update y'all. Here I am in GIMP. I'm making the first ad, which was going to be one of those really weird ads where you walk down a strip of land and try to gather up material of some kind to become bigger and better. The only thing is, normally in the ad, they always intentionally mess up to make rage bait. So the red strip was the land I'm on. Now I take this PNG of a thumb to make the icons that I'm going to be running into. It's a pretty simple concept. Yes, I'm using GIMP because I'm too poor for Photoshop. Here I am switching to my editing software so that I can actually edit the video, make it move back and forth. Pretty simple stuff. It wasn't the highest quality video, but it ended up alright. So this next video I planned on making was a puzzle game where different icons come in and out of little test tubes, and it's supposed to be a puzzle where you match them up, but obviously they mess them up because, rage bait. I did this. I didn't know I had the black box up there for a while until I actually went into a different editing software, but you didn't miss much. I'm basically just making the background before I head into the video editing software here and end up putting everything together, trying to animate the video. And basically I just intentionally mess up throughout here to make some sort of rage bait, and then I add some text for game over just to add a little bit of flair. After hours of work, the ads done, and boy, are they something. Here you go.
Look at this thick black man. Like. Follow. It's been 18 years since I blew up that orphanage.
Like. Sometimes I wonder if my mother ever loved me.
Hey, you! You better subscribe, like, and follow. Drop your favorite animal in the comments below.
Ouch, that must hurt.
Hey! Who the hell do you think I am? Game over, man.
I love this account. Follow for the best content ever. At this point, I have every single video done. They're all done edited, I just need to upload them. The problem is, I lost all motivation. This is around the end of June. I have all the videos finished, right? And so, what I decide to do is upload all 3 of them on TikTok and all 3 of them on YouTube. But that's it. It stops there. Now, I have them uploaded, get views, some of them get a little bit more traction than others, but I do not do anything with that data. Until now, which is now about almost the middle of September. So, the original videos have been out for over a month, long over a month. So, last week at around the same time, I re-uploaded all 3 videos onto TikTok and YouTube again. So now, the original posted videos have been up for over a month, and the 3 videos have been re-uploaded recently, so they've been up for about a week. Now I have a good set of data, one for a longer duration and one for a shorter duration. Now with the data that I have, we can look at it and see how each video did and what I can take away from it. So here we have all the videos in ascending order from most recent to least recent. I think it's important to note that the older videos have no description and the hashtags are in the title, whereas the older videos have the hashtags in the description and then just a normal title. Now as we move farther right, we start to see the statistics. The older videos performed horribly, with one of them not getting any views at all. However, their like ratio, I guess, is good, even though there was no traffic at all, so not really worth mentioning. The older videos, however, performed better, but extremely inconsistently, with the oldest video bringing in the most views at 507 and getting around 9 likes, which was about 81% positive feedback, whereas the other 2 videos were around 100, also with about 80% positive feedback. What this tells me is YouTube does not like re-uploads. Now, TikTok was a little bit different. As we can see, all the videos consistently got in the upper 200s, close to 300. And the likes varied from about 9 on the higher end to none at all on the lower end. Some other notable things is I got at least 1 save on one of the videos, which is a little odd, and a few comments sprinkled throughout the videos. TikTok seems to be way more consistent with their algorithm, but much more ruthless. YouTube seems to like newer, more fresh stuff, but will be inconsistent with how much it pushes it depending on the initial reaction. I apologize for any background noise you might hear. There's a washing machine just outside my room. I think it's very important to realize that YouTube and TikTok are definitely 2 very different algorithms, 2 very different systems. They have different ways of doing things, different ways of pushing things, but at the end of the day, it's still the same essential mechanic. Hashtags will put it into a certain group. The more likes you get, the more comments you get, the more likely those are going to be pushed onto people who have similar likes and dislikes. What I did notice is these videos did absolutely horrible. even for someone with like no followers or no likes, you can post just a random stupid video and it will get hundreds of likes and thousands of views. These got like 5. So clearly, effort does nothing. Don't put effort into anything you do. That is what I learned from this video. I guess the next video I have to make is going to have to be a banger.